Give me egg now. I did not eat now. It's half. Ojeni, Oje. You're a very wicked woman being. I know why I never loved you. So you not chop egg, leave me. People are wicked in this life. Oh, please, please stay away from people, please. Be yourself. So now, people should come back on this life. Say hi to me. Sorry, I didn't on the comment section the first time I went. I was able to edit it. Is it possible to be in the same house and the same room with your ex without nothing happening? No once, not twice. Is it possible? Yeah, can you hear me now, right? Is it possible? Because this thing is 50-50. No, me don't cook. Guys, is it possible? Yes. What if the other partner wants it? It's just about individual, not like it's not possible like 1, 2, 3 times, 4, 5 times you guys are the same, sleeping in the same house. Just because maybe you have kids and they're visiting in and you sleep over. Bro, one thing leads to one thing, something will happen. Yeah, once in a while you now go there. Okay, what of okay, hold on now. Okay, if I'm dating you now and I find out that your ex is coming around once in a while, maybe because you have kids with him, and I will not trust you that you are not doing anything, I will never try, bro. And one thing, one day, one thing will listen, one thing, you guys will do that thing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Now.
You don't put yourself in the situation because once anytime you sleep in the same room, same bed.
Even in the same house, even in the same house, you guys want to get high someday or get lost. Even in the same house, not even bed. So you guys are not. See, even Jesus said, "Flee from temptation." Even Jesus can fall into temptation. So he said, "Flee." Why didn't he say you should stand and overcome it? Because you know you might fall. Me, I'm not sure it's possible.
The truth is here, I wouldn't advise anybody to try because it's not even advisable to try your own.
No, they are doing it though.
Your own, you think you can withstand temptation until you are clear.
Some people, they are doing it now.
Yes.
Mostly those people that are abroad, they are doing it. I used to watch some movies. I see people doing that thing. I'm just wondering. I say, how? How? How is it possible? Is it possible? Like, I mean a romantic partner, not like a romantic partner. Like, is it possible for you guys to just sleep in the same house and without nothing happening? Not just like once in a while.
House and in the same room. In the same house or in the same room.
It's the same thing now. House and room, you might you hope it might be one single room that was there. So I'm not specifically saying in the same room or the same. It's a house. When you come to the person's house and you sleep over, do you know whether it's one bed the person has? Yeah. Do you understand? Let's say, why will I sleep in the same room with my ex? What if it is a single room your ex has? What's a single room? And wait, what makes, like, what will guarantee you at first to go and sleep in your ex place? One, is either you miss him. Two, is either you guys have kids. Even if you have kids, you're not supposed to sleep over there. Visit your kids or they send your kids for you to see them and go back. Thirdly, maybe you are hurt, you are depressed, you're pain. That's the only person you want to hear from. And when it's that only person you want to hear from, anything can go on at that particular moment. If I'm the one that called you to come over I am feeling sad, I am hurt. It's just you that understands me. I want to hear from you. And I came there and you have intention of doing something with me. I as a man don't have intention. With that, with the way I am that particular time, the emotional I am and I'm so sad and everything, when you make that step, I will make the same step. Before you know, Otuali, it has gone down. Will I trust my husband to go for his school holidays to his baby mama and stay there through the holidays in the same house? Me, I will not trust. So, Siga, will you trust? Will you trust?
No.
I think no Nigerian man. There's no Nigerian man that would trust. No Nigerian woman that would trust. Like now, I have kids with a woman outside. Then I said I want to go on holidays to go and stay with them and stay in the same house with the kids. And I am married. Or I'm into a relationship. There is no woman on earth. No, you people understand. No woman in Nigeria will accept that. No man. Me, as soon as you are going as a woman, I have deleted your number, I have blocked you. We don't have anything to do with each other again because you don't tell me that you want to go and sleep in your oh shit. Is it in your father's in your kids' father's house? You want to go and sleep there and spend time with your children holidays? No now. Now. Let's be sincere. Is this thing really happening? You can believe that it's happening in other countries. I heard it. Is this really happening? And nothing will happen. In this our flesh. This flesh that we have, young flesh, fresh flesh. No matter how age you are, your flesh is still the flesh it is when it was small and old. It's the same thing. The same movement, the same thing. So me, I will not accept you going for holidays to go and stay in the same house with your ex-husband, or even as a woman with your ex, as a man, like your ex-wife. Another man will go and say, I spend holidays. How? Which are this Scorpion lady? Scorpion lady. An ex is an ex for a reason. An ex is an ex for I believe if like, see, oh God, I don't see some kind of things. Like me, it depends on how the relationship we had. The relationship that both parties will have, that you guys cannot do without each other. Like even no matter how you guys broke up, and whenever you see each other, that trigger, that emotion is still there, that urge is still there. So the best thing is for you to cut off that thing, cut off communication, cut off seeing that person. I know some exes that we see now that we see that start communicating. Tendency of us coming back together is there. Let's say 80%, 70%. No jokes. I know. So that kind of situation, you have to cut off on that person entirely. Instead of cut off. Don't do anything that will remind you of that person. Cut off from that person. But there's something you want to do that you don't remember that person though. But cut off from communication. Don't allow that person to get close to you because you guys will still come back together. But you guys know that, okay, this is not going to happen basically because of one or two things. As for me, an ex is an ex. If you break my heart, I won't ever go back again. You eat your own and vomit. Okay, you can't eat your own food and vomit. What if you and that ex are still into communication? Scorpion lady. What if you and your ex are still communicating? Do you know there's a tendency of you guys coming back? What if both of you are still communicating? There is tendency of you both coming back together. Yes or no? There will be no communication. That's why I'm asking that. Is it possible for you to go and be staying in your ex place because you guys have a kids or a child together, spend holiday? It doesn't happen in Nigeria here. If I have a child with you and I'm married to somebody else, I'm into a relationship, the only thing is send my child to come and see me. I won't spend time with you. Even the communication here won't be okay with my partner here. That's how we do here in Nigeria. I don't know other countries. It won't be okay. We start having issues with the communication. That why you communicating with your ex-girlfriend or your ex-wife or anything, because you guys have something that bond you guys together. I think I won't take it. As a Scorpion, who be that? As a Scorpion lady, I block you everywhere. I'm not from Nigeria. I'm a Caribbean lady. Yes.
You sound like Nigeria, you get Nigeria.
And you're a Scorpion, and you sound like a Nigerian person.
Not Scorpion. Not Scorpion.
Yeah, that's Zodiac sign, right?
Yeah,
so Zodiac sign is Scorpion. No, Scorpio, but no Scorpio don't. They don't. Scorpio. I don't. Scorpio and Gemini. The people they are very stubborn. Unless you're the father of my child, then there must be a way of communication.
In that scenario now, and then the husband, the
must be a way of
father to your
communication.
child, you guys are communicating, and then he was stranded one day and pleaded that you were allowing him pass the night at your place. What will you do?
What will you do?
You know, don't forget the fact that you guys are sharing something that is not breakable, because a child, there's no way you guys want to divide that and say everybody go their separate way completely. So
in Nigeria, they used to go their separate way completely.
listen, we are not going to forget when you are making life analogy, don't put Nigeria as an example. We don't know what we are doing here.
Well,
Everybody for here now.
we don't use the hear word. He said that the father will take the child and so laugh at him. His child is good. Whatever he does is his problem. So he's stranded. He came to that area. He doesn't know anybody. I said, okay, you want to pass out the night somewhere. Won't you allow it?
Yeah, that's what she's saying now.
You won't allow it, right?
She ain't going to do that.
But there are people there that hear that they will allow it.
Definitely, no. Everybody with their own, you know.
But if you're my woman at that moment and you allow it to happen, there's nothing you want to preach to me.
No. There are two ways here. Me, most of you that have been here a couple of times would have known my perspective to most of these things. I'm only from the plain angle. If you're my woman, and I mean, definitely that scenario, that means I've married you or started dating you as a single mother. You feel me? Yeah. Then you told me something about your your baby daddy having so blah blah blah, and he's stranded and needs to pass the night, you know, stuff like that. Honestly, let's be honest, there are two ways. The generous part of me would have actually, you know, allowed it. No, for real. The thing I could do there is making sure that you are not in the house. Either you come and stay as mine and let him sleep over in the house and go in the morning. You feel me?
There's a scenario.
Or that I no. You see, there are two ways. If you have a living room and you have a bedroom, you feel me? He can be in the living room, bro. You be in the bedroom. You believe that nothing can stay up, but I've seen a scenario whereby people are inside the room saying here's the thing here. In that particular setting, because if it is somebody like me, I'm very certain nothing would happen. Like for me, but
you'll be
now
this
is what I'm saying here. If you give room to that thing, even if there are like 50-50 chances, because you can't really vouch for anybody, but if there are like 100% chance that this person will not do something on that first day, you know, but once you give that room, everybody likes to take advantage. You give people one step and they take a mile. So once you give that room, now you have opened door to endless possibilities. That is the only reason why I will not.
Bro, you don't see. I don't care. Yeah. See, to me, you don't communicate with your ex. If you guys have kids, and I decided to be with you, I think I have to take the responsibility of those kids.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So you don't have any reason to communicate with your ex when I'm taking responsibility of those kids. Now let me tell you, hold on. You can communicate basically because yes, you can communicate. Okay, fine. If the father is ready to take responsibility, he should talk to me. We communicate with each other. I'll send the child to him on holidays. He can come back. Depends on what the mom wants.
No business with you.
You understand? As soon as I'm getting married to the woman, I am automatically the stepfather. I have a role to play in that child's life.
But that doesn't mean you are going to block. You cannot block
a father
from the mother of his children.
No, I am not blocking.
That's what you are saying.
Let there be transparency. Yeah, let there be transparency. Anything you want, you ask me to.
You don't know.
Oh yeah, no, it's not
Your
gonna
wife
work.
has the,
So now my wife
your,
can go
your
back.
wife is,
Okay, now my wife can
no.
go and stay with him.
You don't get
For
me.
sure, you can come and
You
stay
don't
with
make
me.
decisions like that. The man does not have the man is not obligated to come and ask you for anything. Your wife is the one who is obligated to pass every information and decision.
Thank you. It should be in front of both couples. No, bro. Like let it be transparent. Any information you want to give, pass through me. As soon as I'm man to man, I understand you. You understand? Alpha, bro, how are you? This is what I want my child to do. Okay, I want to talk to your wife. You talk to my wife. Your wife said, "Have you spoken to my husband?" Yes. Then I know that you guys are playing with each other. Okay, you need a child so they go and spend holiday with your father. You come back to me, and I will take care of you. See. Let me clear you. The real father of a child is that man that child is staying under his roof, because everything that child learned, he learned from me, not from the man. Now I say something. I say family is not all about relationship. You understand? Family are those people that care about you and love you. It's not about blood. Sorry, family is not all about the blood. It's about the people that care about you and love you genuinely. That is family. So any child that is under my roof that is not mine, everything when he grows up, he learns my character, not the father's character.
And after he grows up, you see what his real father.
No, he did not mind. He wants the father's love. I am not depriving him from this father. Don't you understand what I'm saying? If he wants to go holiday, you go. But there should be transparency between I and my partner every move that she makes towards the child.
I am saying that
if the father wants to be sending the school fees and everything, I should know about it.
That's what I'm saying. That the problem you're having now is a discussion with your wife, whoever you're dating.
Joy, my sweetheart, how are you? Joy, blame. Joy, blame. Joy, it's been long. Joy.
What I'm saying
say
is,
hi to Joy. Okay, you say hi.
Talk every time. Baby, Joy, how are you?
I know they want you.
So come here and let me lecture you. I'm waiting, no. Are you shaping out what are they here so? For them and they're not paying me, so I'll be dropping inside the cup from today. As I was saying.
Thank you for the super chats, guys. You can see super chats. You know, the kids can see their father, but every decision should be done with the couple, especially how the yes, both of us. Okay, imagine now. I just wake up in the morning, I come back from work, and I say, okay, where is John? Or where is David? The next thing they will say, the mother say he has gone to his father's place without my consent.
You are not listening to me.
Yeah, let me listen to you.
I am telling you that this conversation is with you and your partner. Your partner owes it to you to run you through every single thing.
Oh, Lexi, my love, thank you. God bless you.
Your partner is the one obligated to carry you along first. Your partner is the one obligated to carry you along first. Along the line, you can now start having direct communication with the said father as well. You guys have some kind of understanding, but the man is not obligated to understand you in any way. He does not have any business with you. He has business with the mother of his child. The mother of his child has business
then
with
he should
you.
Then the child should go and stay with him. You don't have any business with me. I am taking care of your child. I'm the one feeding your child. Bro, I am the one feeding your child. So if you think the child doesn't have any business with me, I'm the one taking care of your child, it's protection and everything. The only thing is just to go and spend time, a little time with you, because you're married elsewhere. So if you think you don't have any business with me, take your child and go. Let my wife be. It's simple. Do you know something I say?
I don't agree with that.
No, bro. See, let me clear something there. I've stayed with a stepmom. Do you understand? It's better for you to stay with a stepdad than a stepmom. Because a stepmom has that spirit of jealousy that, okay, you're there, this man will not love my children the way he loves you, blah, blah, so that we start maltreating you because it's not that blood. That's how Africans are. Do you understand? But a stepdad, like a stepdad now, sorry, a stepmom now, sorry, a stepmom now thinks even if she give birth to another child, you see from her, she will still pass through that same love. Because see, the fact, whether you believe it or not, women are so they are in control of every household. Let's leave men are doing good. Women are the control of every household. I am not going to be around most times. You understand? The love and everything shows from the mother's side. So if I give anything to share with the children, she will share it equal because everything came from her own womb. But if it's another man's child that I gave her to be taken care of, she will start misbehaving. She will not give them equally. See, even in the Bible, we have that atom of jealousy. Everybody has that atom like we have that greed, like we have that sentiment in us. God has given us, it's in us already. Do you understand? I cannot be here now. I have 3 children now, for instance. 2 are not mine, 1 is mine. And I decided to be treating those ones that are not mine more than the one I know is mine. It is not possible. No matter how good you are, there will be a little sentiment there. But the only thing is, you might not even show it up if you're a good person. So you cannot tell me that I am taking care of your own child outside you. And you're telling me that it's none of my business. Bro, 100% is my business. Like, communicate with me. You even have to communicate with me as your fellow man than the woman that gave birth to that child. Because I'm taking care of that child. The child has never come to your place as to spend holiday and say, this man is maltreating me. The same thing I'm doing to my children, I'm doing it for you. And you're telling me that I will not wake up one morning and wake up and say, he said he wants the child, and I send the child without my concept. I am not dragging you with I am not dragging the child with you. Anytime you want to come and pick your child, let forever, ever, no problem. The child will decide the person that took care of him, no matter how the blood is. You know, now it's only in Nigeria that you take care of a child, later they will not move and go and meet their father and stuff.
First of all, I would just, because maybe for the sake of the audience, I don't agree with your ideology concerning this particular topic. I'm not saying that your perspective is wrong. That is your own belief. That's how you approach it. For me, I don't agree.
People should talk.
So you feel me? But I would say that, anything that is bringing up this whole communication in the first place, it means that the said father wants to be involved in his children's life. That is the first foundation, because the father doesn't want to be involved.
Then take your child away and go.
Relax.
And might be communicating. Yes, now you can't say you want to be involved with your own child and you will leave your child with another man.
Okay.
Oh yeah. No, talk now.
No,
what is the meaning of you getting involved with your own child?
You are talking as if you've not heard of divorce cases. You've not heard of how they fight about custody of children. You've not heard of how children. That's not even a basis for anything, because the father is not received. Okay, the father should take. What if the mother is not allowing the father to take the children? She wants to keep custody of the children. What are you saying? Talk about this thing with facts that you have seen online. Are you, because you want kids now, you go and fight the wife to court? That means you don't even want the family to be your kids to grow up well. If you want to, because everybody wants to fight for custody, and we both know that women are even allowed most times to keep custody of the children after time, because they don't believe their fathers can do that. You know, they always win the upper hand. So in that case, it's not every time that the father is.
But you know, it depends on the age of the child. The child, when I've experienced it before. Do you understand? When 2 partners wants to divorce, you understand, and the child is up to that, the child can speak for himself, like 7, 8 years, 10 years, you understand? And the courtroom, they will first of all check if the woman is capable financially to take care of the child. They will not check if the man is capable financially and character-wise, both of them, to take care of the child. They will not ask the child, between your mother and your father, who do you want to stay with? And the child will say the mother or the father. It is child's decision when the child knows how to speak. It's when they know that the child is see an orphan that they cannot, like a little child that cannot know, like I don't know anything or cannot talk or speak. That's when they will send it to the mother directly. But as far as you know how to speak and you know things at the age of 6, 7, they will ask you that question. You choose between your mother and your father. They will, on one condition, that your mother is capable of taking care of you financially. They will check your father is capable to financially, and character-wise, they will check it. And if it is equal, that both of them has the finance aspect and the character to take care of the child. If your mother is a smoker, she's on drugs, that automatically it will never work. If your father is into that, it will not work. But if they are not into that, they are okay. Maybe normal character and stuff like that. It's no problem. They will check whether you're smoking, your drugs or drug addict, or you don't sleep at home, or those, so they will not check it. Then later, they will not ask the child and financial aspect, don't ask child. Between your mom and your dad, who do you want to? Anybody child choose will go. So leave all those things that are saying is the mother that is the mother. The only way the mother can even child is like 3-4 years, 3-4 years, not up to like 10 years. The hair, that one, no, it's the father the mother that will take the child away. Are you an Aries or Virgo zodiac sign, Ijoba? I am. My zodiac sign is Pisces. Like I'm February 22. Spices. African versus Europe people do things differently. The law in Europe is practiced in families and child care, and everyone involved in the life of the child, including friends, neighbors, etc. So now you want to tell me that, Lex, mostly in Europe now, it's favorable for the women to take the child.
They're not saying it's favorable. That decision, if they check it, the fact that if the court now later overruled that the mother should take care, should be the one in custody, does not mean that the father. What if the father has a financial downtime at the time?
I want to ask what if the woman is not capable to take care of the child, like she has financial issue when that divorce process is happening, and the man is capable?
They will give it to the man now. The way you are now.
So that means majority.
Does that mean that if the woman now wants to reach out to his kid, you'll be talking to the man's new wife? I mean, think about this thing logically. It does not even happen. Only thing that your supposed wife or husband is living with another person is enough.
Okay, I want to ask you a question. So you mean majority of the people that the women has their kids is because they are financially stable than the men?
At this point, I really don't have an opinion anymore, honestly.
No, you told me something now. You said majority of them are the women that are in custody of the child. So I'm asking you now that majority of them, it means the women are capable financially to take care of the child. That's why the court gave them those children to take care of.
What I said? Half the time, most laws and ruling decisions favors women the most. First of all, from the biological fact that mothers are the ones that are meant to raise kids, from just that part is another leverage they have before they now consider the money and the mental state and all those things. So I'm not saying that it is also person that compulsorily needs to. I'm not saying it's also person that compulsorily needs to take custody of the child, but I'm saying whomever the custody of the child responsibility falls on does not really mean that the other party is not interested or is not trying their best to be a part of the children's life or take their own role. In fact, even if they see that the husband is not financially capable to take custody, they will still charge him some particular amount of child support monthly that he will need to be remitting, whether he's capable or not capable. They will calculate it according to his income and he needs to remit it. And a father that wants to be involved will definitely make effort to do that. In fact, most times he's trying to look for extra jobs so that he can increase his capacity, his financial capacity, and probably one day win back the custody of the child. Now, back to what we were talking about. Regardless of these situations, you cannot say that the man needs to come through you before he gets access to his child. You don't have any. Bro, if he comes through you, he's just been a reasonable and understanding man because he does not want any issue, and because you yourself should not dig too much for trouble, because you chose to fucking be with a single mother. You are not going to mandatorily be the father by force by fire. You are not the father, bro. You are just there. You have business with only the wife. It's however they present their previous life to you that you are going to take it. Now I'm saying that it's the person that you are that is mandated or that is obligated to keep you posted and keep your trust in check is the person that you're having an affair with, which is the mother to these kids. Now in that breath, they can now extend it to involving the father. But that is a partial involvement. They don't need to run things.
Now let me ask you.
Don't need to run things by you.
Let me ask you a question. What you're saying now?
Oh, yeah.
If, for instance, now you're married, just as you're married and your wife don't want you to communicate with your child and you have with another woman, except the woman communicates with her for her to know that okay, fine, no, you guys don't have anything to do together. What will you now do?
Now that is a clause. You feel me? that clause is not certain that it's going to work out. Please, it's not certain that if the woman said to you, says she cannot communicate with my new wife, I will not because of that abandon my child. At the end of the day, I would have to speak with the person that is most reasonable to understand the situation at hand. If the other woman is not agreeing to that, I would have to speak to my wife and have her to trust me. That's why trust is needed to be built in any relationship.
Because she will tell you that she don't want to hide anything. Everything should be open.
Everything should be open means that if she's sending you chats, show her your chats to back up whatever you are saying. That is the best open. You cannot say you guys will not be having round table to decide anything. It is, let's be realistic, it's not going to work and it's going to bring more problems.
Do you know this thing was saying that a lot of people are passing through the problem now? This thing was saying that a lot of people are passing through the same problem.
That's what I'm telling you, that only few people are reasonable enough. Bro, as well, like there's even common ex that you know that you don't have anything to do. You really do not want to have any friendship with our current boyfriend. It is just natural human thing. Not to now talk of man to man. Men are naturally egoistic. Nobody is proud that another man is taking care of his own child. So you cannot say you should now come and be running everything by you. But the person that you can hold accountable is the mother of this child that is now your own wife. Now, that's the person that needs to keep you on check on every decision. Before anybody comes to the house, you have to know. Before they take the kids, you have to know. You feel me? Any communication they're having, she must run it by you. Then if you now see that this man also is a reasonable person, he cannot come into the picture and partially run things through you. But you can't mandate it, bro. It does not work like that. It has never worked like that. It won't start work like that. Only few people have that capacity to be that.
Okay, fine. In the situation,
in my opinion, though,
in a situation like this is what happened in real life. You know, in Nigeria, there's a culture. Let me do this. Okay, in Nigeria, there's a culture. They call them the Igbo people, and there is a particular state in that Igbo people that it's called Anambra. Now, in Anambra State, listen to this attentively. If you get a girl pregnant and you don't pay a bride price, she gave birth to the child, you don't get married to her, you're just like the baby mama to her. Any man she gets married to that is not you, automatically the name of that child will be the man's name that she got married to. Automatically that child belongs to that man. You have no right to come for that your child anymore. In that kind of situation, how do you see that? That's their culture.
Me,
you and I know that.
Like I would always say, after you read something from a book or from anywhere, be it law, be it anything.
No, it's not a book. Like that's a normal culture.
Whatever the culture might be, yeah, bring it back and apply it to reality. Understand that circumstances make some things happen the way it looks. I mean, circumstances make some things appear the way it comes. Meanwhile, genuinely, that's not how it is. If you go to court and they are evaluating things and saying that because of my financial instability, I cannot keep custody of these kids, does not mean I'm happy with that decision. Does not mean my financial instability is solely my fault. I might just be having a downtime, but it falls to the wrong time where I can't take responsibility of this child. You can't take advantage of that and now be reciting laws for me when I'm deeply striving to connect with my kids. The law will not stand. We need to start applying this into reality, because everybody that are facing it are facing the reality of things and they are not facing the law. It's not the law that is the thing. There's emotional involvement in all these things.
This is their law, their tradition.
I'm telling you that tradition aside, reality check too. Always, because this is reality issue. It's not something we are reading from book. It's not a movie. Apply it to reality. Talk you yourself. What will you do? Apply your emotions to it. You know that everybody has emotions. You feel me, bro? Like literally everybody has emotions. Literally everybody has some other things that it's just circumstances of, they are just victim of their circumstances. That's not like the reality, their own reality, or how they probably intended for their reality to be. I don't know. But
their culture, like their culture basically is when you are not married to any girl, you have.
Let me tell you something. I'm not my point of debate, whenever I'm trying to back up a point, understand that I'm talking from a normal, reasonable scenario. Not in a situation whereby the father is actually useless, maybe a drug addict or maybe an abusive husband, or used to be abusive to the kids or to the wife. I'm not talking of those scenarios now. I'm not wasting my brain on those people. I'm saying on normal scenarios where you know that this is a real life shit and in the real sense of it, this person is just a victim of the circumstances at the moment, not like genuinely that's not how he is. You feel me? For somebody that lost his job and then he does not have enough money, the court now rules that the so person, because he don't have the money to pay for this thing, the man that is with that now marries the mother to your child will take everything. You are not, the law is the law, quite alright, but reality is still reality. You want to be a part of this kid. It's not like you are just abandoning them. It's not like you are abusive. It's not like you are not a loving person. Everybody has a reason why two people cannot be together. It might not be that the man is beating the wife. It's just that they feel like they don't have an alignment vision. They don't just vibe. They don't love each other as much again. Doesn't mean that just the person is problematic. You feel me?
Just like
people just fall out of love. So in that scenario, you can't outrightly pick law to text and apply it to situations like that. It does not work. I'm saying reality check.
Just like a footballer, Kaka, the wife divorced him because he's so perfect. That,
you see that kind of
that
thing?
she doesn't, that it's so perfect for him, that she doesn't want a perfect man anymore. So they got divorced because the man is so perfect that he has never offended her before. Ever since they got married for the past 15 years, he has never offended her. Everything is I'm sorry, he has been there every day, but it's so perfect for her that she doesn't want the perfect man. And they got divorced. But me, I'm not saying that there are traditions where if you have a child with a woman and you didn't get married to that woman and somebody else get married to that woman, automatically that child is not yours anymore. The child is for the man that she got married to. That's their tradition. Whether you go to the court or you don't go to court, it's tradition. Do you understand? Which one you did? No. That's an unbranded. So whether you go to the court or you don't go to the court, but the only thing is, when you find out that kind of a thing, you can just come and pay the bride price, take your child away, and be see you guys divorce. But as far as the person will tell you, no, normally the woman will tell you that, what's up, oh, I'm getting married to another man, or you know our tradition. When you say go, no problem, automatically that son is not your son. So the son will start bearing the new man's name forever and ever. Like you are out of the picture. They make sure that you are out of the picture of everything.
What if tomorrow the son he wants to know the real father, his real father?
Bro, I don't know about that one. It's a tradition.
No, yeah, there's tradition. Let's bring reality into it. What if when the son grows? Because now
will the son change his name? He can't change his name because every of his documents and everything is like his name.
Yes, he can change it. You can do change of name at any fucking time, bro. So you think the son does not have the right to say he wants to choose? He wants to now start bearing his real biological father's name?
I don't know. It's a tradition.
I'm asking you. Let's say you are in that tradition. I mean, if you are using that tradition, you must be able to also back. You can't just pick a rule.
But hold on. Now let me clear something. There are two scenarios now. If I grow up without a father, and later on I find out that I have a father, you understand? And my father is there when I was growing up, and he didn't even care. And sometimes I would reason that okay, I need to go and check this my father, whether all those things they are talking about him doesn't care, maybe it is true. And eventually I now went there, the same character and attribute they talk about him, the same thing acted towards me. So do you think I will ever think of having a father anymore? But if I went there and it was an opposite of what they thought about me, I would know that okay, they lied against him. I'll be there. So in that kind of scenario that you're growing up, you understand, and your father is behaving that way, he doesn't want you, I don't want him, take your child, eat your child. Do you think I'll go back to him? I don't know, I think it's network. It's network. Enough from that side though. So in that kind of scenario now, so what will you not think?
Now, I will repeat this again. Whenever I'm buttressing and fighting for some people that might seem that they are on the wrong side, I'm talking about the insane and the situation that makes sense. You feel me? That's why my examples, I'm always saying, what if this person had a financial issue? What if this thing? Anybody that is not responsible, like I used to say, there will not be any communication issue in the first place if the father does not have interest in the children's life. There is nothing that would have warranted communication in the first place.
What if the mother stopped them from communicating from the father and the children don't know?
you are about to complicate the situation.
No, no, I know.
What you're
I've
saying.
seen a lot of
You
situations
don't,
that
no,
way.
you don't get me.
Okay.
What you are asking me about now is the father involvement.
Okay.
The topic of the
Okay,
mother
right,
is
right,
another
right,
thing
right,
entirely.
right.
You feel me? Now, there are two ways. If the father has always been the one that don't give a fuck about the kids, the one that don't care, there will not be a reason for this topic, because if somebody is not coming to ask for something, why are we going to ever bother if somebody is taking it, or who is going to go to? I don't know if you get me.
Yeah.
You get, if I'm not concerned about this your phone, if I'm not coming to say this your phone, na me first buy am, na me suppose to use am, if I don't call for all those things, you never have any reason to talk about sharing the phone with me.
Yeah.
So in the first place, if the father is not the type that is interested in the life of the kids, this whole conversation will not even come up at all. The only time this conversation can come up is if the kids and the mother are compulsorily wanting the father to be a part. You feel me? That's when this conversation can also come up. But I'm talking in the normal state where this conversation comes up, it means that the father is trying his best to be part of the life of the kids. You feel me? So now in the case of that tradition that you mentioned, yeah, okay, now I'm not talking about the fathers that are neglecting. If that's the way that one they behave, why would the kid even want to go and look for him in the first place? Why would I
maybe to prove
if he reach there, whatever I see, he go come back, come sit down, they bear the papa wey dey take care of am name. But in this case, me, I'm fighting for the people that are in a tight corner and the law is actually not in their favor. But in the reality of things, that's not what they want. Now the person you say probably gave birth could not pay the bride price. At the time, he's probably in the face. Bro, as I'm like this, let me be honest with you. If I get somebody pregnant now, we are going to have a very deep conversation about moving on about it. No, I'm very serious, because I'm in a building state. I'm in a building stage where I can't afford to take care of 4 people at once. You get me? I can't afford to. No, bro, it's 4 people, bro. Myself, I have family, and I have the person I'm cutting, and one extra person. That's 4, bro. Whenever
your family are more than 4 now.
No, I just categorize them as 1. Family is 1, me, then the person I'm with, and if you now have a kid, that's 4, bro. I can't afford to do that now. That doesn't mean I don't want to. That doesn't mean I'm not a caring
But what
partner.
if you see the partner that is ready to take care of the child for the meantime?
Now, if I see the partner, now I don't want us to debate too much about from that their doctrine that you're talking about, yeah, that their custom that you're saying. Shey you feel me? Now, in this scenario now, the wife already got pregnant and I'm expected to pay certain money as a bride price so that I can fully own the wife or the kid and all that. Yeah. And as at that time, bro, I am not financially or mentally capable to undo that. And we don't have any other alternative way out. Bro, the wife would have to marry whoever she wants to marry and that is ready to pay. But that does not mean I'm not interested in the life of that thing. Bro, it could be that the next month after they did the marriage, I hit whatever I was pursuing at the time, and I'm now financially capable and now everything. Bro, I'll come back and want to come and get my kid. Because in the first place, I didn't mean to abandon them. But if I do that rationality, I'll be suffering people. I'll suffer my partner. I'll suffer the child we are bringing into this world.
I don't know how. No, you said something I said that when you're okay, you now come back for the child.
Yes, so.
But I don't know the ending of the part of the tradition. Maybe I'll find out. But I think you cannot take that child.
Now that's where I'm saying you now bring reality into it. That gist will be very long. Because this is my biological child. There's nothing you want to tell me.
It is not your biological child. That's a law.
And now that's where the child will now play his role. Because I'm telling you, every child wants to know their biological
in their tradition, the man that get married to the woman has to take care of that child like his own biological child.
See, I'm not coming to take the man. I'm not coming to take the child away at the expense of the man's sacrifices. You feel me? I definitely would. This is from a reasonable man now. I definitely would recognize the people who has took charge while I was incapable. You feel me? I would only come back that they recognize me as the biological father of this kid. We are sharing it, bro. These people are also going to have their own biological kids. Even you yourself, no matter how much you adopt a child like this, and you are aware of the real father existence, you cannot completely rest your mind that this is your child, no matter even if it's bearing your company's name or even if he has your will, you cannot settle with it. Let's be realistic with it. So it is something outside custom or outside tradition. We would always dig that part, bro. Everybody wants to know the kid will even fight to know the real father. And you, if you are fighting, you get to a point where the kid wants to be with his father, and there's nothing you can do. There's no custom or tradition that can stop that. So what are you now telling me? That means we cannot overly override that part. We can say partially you can take charge, but you can never separate a biological father from his biological child. It can never happen in this world. That's what I know. Even if the law says nothing, bro, blood is always blood. DNA is DNA. Family trait, bloodline trait is
So now what about those people that have taken away those child from their parents, and one partner, maybe the man took care of the child all his life, and later the child grew up and achieved and went back to see the mom and be with the mom or be with the dad. The mom has done everything for the child, and later went back and find out and saw the dad, and she understand. So there's a story. I don't understand that story.
There is something there. There's something I believe here. Because I know that this can be very tragic, because when you needed the man to be there, he was nowhere to be found. So you had to take all the responsibility by yourself. And at the end of the day, this said child grew up and decided to go and reconnect with his father. Forgetting all the pain you went through on your own to raise him. Forgetting all the times that you were dying and nobody was there to help, and you had to be there for him or her. You feel me? That is another agony or pain on its own. And that particular side is solely on how the child decides to handle it. You feel me? Now the blame is going to, because the child will be the one that is ungrateful at the end of the day. That is if he or she decides to neglect the sacrifices the mother or the father, whoever raised her, him or her, she gets, whoever did the raising, if you decide to neglect and recognize their pain and sacrifices, that's where the pain comes from. But from a place where everybody has grown up and we are now mature, we know that at the end of the day, your father is your father, like they used to say. You have to forgive and move on. So you feel me? There has to be a balance there, but you cannot actually just go outside and go and say, I now find my father and I want everything to. No, things don't. Every action needs to face its consequences.
Everybody used to think that. Some people used to think that way. Some children, no, they don't care.
That is why I said the blame would be on the child, because that child is now who has grown up to be ungrateful. You feel me? That child is now who has grown. Me, I'm a very mean. I'm so mean that if my father should misbehave, I am going to let you know. Bro, in my life, every action has consequences.
Yeah.
Is before I used to, bro, because I've realized that your action that you want to come back and apologize for, I faced the consequences daily and I suffered for it.
So why didn't you
cannot just come back overnight and
I believe anybody that wants to come back to you has a favor from, he needs a favor from you. You understand? You see, if you are okay, if I'm okay leaving you, I will go off now, then I have to come late. If I'm okay leaving you, bro, and I'm okay forever ever, I won't come to you. There must be an issue that made me to start coming to apologize to you, that please forgive me, I want you back. See now, you come and then so.
Okay, it's coming, it's back up like this.
You understand? So me not leaving you all this way, all your lifetime, all this while, all your lifetime, and I came back. If I am perfectly okay, because I left you for a reason, and if that reason is still there all this while, because I am cool, I don't need you, I don't need anything from you, and that reason is still there, I won't come back to you. Do you understand? Coming back to you and be begging you, okay, forgive me, this is what I did wrong. It's me. There is something you really need. You are a human being. There is something deep down that you need. If you abandon your children or your child today, and you later on after in the future and start begging them that you want them back, there must be a reason, bro.
Sometimes it's not like they actually needed something. It's just the thing that said that they grow and they realize their mistake.
And when you are old, then me that passed you don't,
bro. I used to talk with
what if I lost my life during that time you left?
Yes, now.
Will you come and be begging me?
You know, it's like people that have anger issues, yeah. When you're angry, anger issues are there, but there are some people that have destructive anger issues. When you are angry, you have said a lot of bullshit to somebody. Maybe later on you can now go and think and want to come back and apologize. But what if that person did not have the heart to carry and went to commit suicide?
Yes.
That your apology will erase the person. That's why before you act, think thoroughly. Exactly. Because know that every action has consequences. And I've grown to a point where I'm not letting you fuck me up then coming back to apologize as if shit is good.
Nothing is,
No,
nothing
you
happened, like nothing
even
happened.
if it's you must face your consequences. Don't worry. No matter how
Yes.
mature I want to, everybody needs to. So you can think ahead before you act. Think. That's why you have the brain to think before you act.
Then
I
after
don't know
that-
why this network is fluctuating and you guys are, on and off, or it's kind of discouraging though. But
Yeah,
anyways,
good night, guys.
we're gonna have to continue this tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
You say, why did we come live this late?
It's you now.